Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and the Lion's Share. I think it's been a little while since I actually played with the Lion's Share, but we've got an official State of Decay 2 stream coming up tomorrow. Of course, if you're watching this later on YouTube, that stream probably happened a week ago. But for me right now, the stream is tomorrow. And what we'll be doing is, we're going to be talking a little bit about the future roadmap for State of Decay 2. We're going to be reminiscing about the past 4 years of working on State of Decay 2. But in the meantime, Joe and Brant and I are going to be playing multiplayer in my game. And so I just want to make sure that my team here is fully set up. And this could end up being a pretty boring video, because it could just be me going through a bunch of my characters' inventories and just making sure that they're ready for prime time. So, because you never know what happens. Sometimes I can get into a lot of trouble, need to switch characters on the fly. I want to make sure that each one of these characters is well set up to succeed. Like, for instance, Dale here has got a Scar H that's got no bullets in it. He's also got... he's got enough for his revolver. And he's just carrying some 45 for some reason that I don't understand. So he's the first one we're going to mess with. Of course, it helps to remember where your supply locker is. There it is. Oh, well, here's my problem. I don't have any 7.62. So we'll get rid of this. So once the Forever Communities update comes out, it'll be much easier for me to use characters as mules to move resources around, because I've got plenty of resources with the Salt of the Earth community, but they're not here. So luckily, I've got a lot of the ammo resource, and so depending on how I rarely play this community these days, and so depending on how I've set things up here. Oh, well, let's definitely make a bunch of parts. That's important. I don't think I've got any ammunition presses. That seems to not be a thing I have in this community. Am I right? Oh wait, we've got heavy duty. Oh, we've got a rifle ammo press. Okay, so we just need to find the right place to install that ammo press. And I'm pretty sure the workshop is actually the only place I can do that. So we're gonna get... You know what? I'll worry about the CNC mill stuff later. Let's uninstall the CNC mill. And let's install that rifle ammo press, just to make sure... Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Just to make sure that I get exactly what I need on these characters. Okay, so this guy, Dale, is going to have to wait until the rifle ammo press is ready. What about this dude? Also low on 7.62. Apparently, I'm a big fan of 7.62. Marshawn, how are you doing? Marshawn also fires 7.62. He's got a little bit. Am I just a huge fan of this caliber? Do I just like to load everybody up with 7.62 at all times? That appears to be the case. Adam, how are you doing? Yes! 357. Finally, something that is not 7.62. And it looks like 9 bullets is what gun is this? Oh, the Sea Bass Mod 94. Okay, got it. It's been a while since I thought about this gun. So I've got an advanced suppressor on this. I've got no muzzle attachment on that, which just seems like a waste. Since I'm suppressed here, let's go over to the supply locker. Make sure that I've got all the ammo I need. Is this one loaded up? Yeah. So let's make sure we got all the ammo I need. Oh, looks like we're also low on 9mm. We're low on 9mm, and we're just low on freaking everything. I'm gonna be just cycling through a bunch of ammo presses. You know what? Since we're low on everything, actually, before I definitely need a bunch of 7.62, so I do need to guarantee that. But let's go into the storage locker and just start blasting out some ammo more efficiently. Let's get it down to, I don't know, 18. And then let's see what's in here. Yeah, okay, cool. So I've got some 357, which is going to be useful. What do we have in the way of brakes? Oh my gosh, we have everything. We got 1 million handmade brakes. Got 1 million professional brakes. So let's stick a professional brake on this one to just maximize its damage. Hey there, Comms Bolt. Comsvold is offering me ammo if I need any. I appreciate that. I think I'll be okay, but yeah, thank you. That's very kind of you. Okay, so this guy, I think is good. He's. Oh wait, no, wait. How much do I have in terms of 9mm? Okay, I still don't have enough 9mm. Surprised so little of that came out of that process, but whatever. So he'll grab that 9mm. Let's see if other people can just not need 9mm. Liam, what you got going on? He's got a 45. So his pistol is his loud gun. This guy just only goes loud.
We need support over here right now.
Oh shit, someone needs a hand.
I don't need that gas can necessarily. One thing I should make sure I've got actually is gas cans in the backs of the cars. So I'll have to make a whole special trip probably for that. Though let's have a look at what cars do I have. I've got a Vandito, luckily, in this community. I managed to completely trap and destroy the Vandito in the Salt of the Earth. But at least I've got this guy. So now I could rely on the Vandito, or I could grab like a fancy car from the bounty broker. That actually seems like it might be a good idea. How much? I've got 1,300 influence. I'm actually not sure how much this stuff costs. Okay, so this is a guy who goes loud at all times. That actually doesn't seem like the best move. So why don't we swap out his pistol? Let's unload the pistol. Let's swap it out. It's going to be kind of a wasteful gun too, because it's full auto all the time. So do we have a 45 pistol? Do we have a 45 anything? Yeah, okay, a 45 pistol that does actually let me decide how fast it fires. Like, okay, yeah, so this surplus M1911 is probably good. Let's equip that. And then let's stick a suppressor on that one. I think I've got a nice handmade suppressor down here. Oh, it's so long. Okay. There we go. Stick that suppressor on there. So now, I think this is already... Nope. Okay, so now we've loaded that sucker up. And I think we're good. Let's just grab him some... Oh, actually, you know what I need to do? Snacks. Everyone always reminds me that I need more snacks. So there you go. There's some snacks. Mama Tinker is wishing me a happy Sunday and asking how I'm enjoying the new job, which is referring to my new role at Undead Labs, where I am now on State of Decay 3 instead of State of Decay 2. Instead of being the design director on State of Decay 2, I am the lead systems designer on State of Decay 3. I'm actually having a great time. There's a lot of, when you're working on... I've spent a long time working on a post-release game where most of the questions are already answered, and you're just sort of deciding, where to expand on an already known foundation. Now I'm on a game where just a lot of the questions are just, unanswered entirely, which is just a very different situation. She's only firing 9mm, and we don't have a lot of 9mm. So let's actually unload this one. Detach. Oh, the advanced suppressor. Let's put that on her primary weapon. And then let's grab her something like a 22. Do we have enough 22 ammo? We got enough 22 ammo. Let's get her a little 22 or something like that, like this. Yeah, competition Mark III. The Devil. Yeah, so since I've got an advanced suppressor on the other one, I can just grab her the Devilette and some 22 bullets. And okay, so it looks like I'm carrying enough 9mm for a lot of purposes. We're not going to need that suppressor anymore, but I can put a brake on the Devilette and make it work a little nicer. There. Now, it's a little bit more powerful. That'll be cool. And then let's grab her some snacks. Snacks. All right, she's ready to go. I really like sort of dressing her all in red as a pirate and then giving her this bright red gun. I don't something about that just makes me happy. Oh, and Ranithcord is wishing Mama Tinker happy Mother's Day, which makes a lot of sense. And yeah, I forgot. It is Mother's Day when we're shooting this. Of course, again, if you're watching this later on YouTube, it's probably a week after Mother's Day. But yeah, it's Mother's Day today. I actually went to a glass blowing place and made my wife a like, it could be a vase, it could be a candy bowl. There's a lot of different things it could be. Made her a glass bowl that was sort of the colors of the bowl were sort of like evocative of the color of her eyes. And I think she enjoyed it. Hopefully, I don't know. It's like it's a weird, unique thing that only, it's not like it's a mass produced thing. It's a weird, unique thing that was only made at one particular time just for her. Okay, so we've got again another person who needs 762. I just love the Arctic Stormbringer and the Scar H so much. I think that's my deal. So we'll see how much of those rounds we can make. And we got a producer here which fires 9mm. Now, how many 9mm handguns do we actually have? Can I? Okay, I can unload some of these and get those 9mm bullets back. And then, yeah, okay, now we got a nice pile of 9mm. That's lovely. Let's grab her that. Okay, so yeah, she's going to have to be part of my pass that I do. Actually, let's... Okay, yeah, it looks like we've installed the rifle press, so let's build us some bullets. We'll do that twice. Actually, maybe we'll do it 3 times because we got a fair number of people. We got to stop here because you can't really see this, but I'm out of ammo. I've got just enough, and luckily, we're never gonna have a siege at this base, so I don't need to worry that much about running out of ammo by accident. So let's grab Nando. See what Nando needs. Looks like he's got a 45 caliber Mac 10. So how are we doing on 45? Oh, we got plenty of 45. And he's also got the big Hank with a suppressor on it. And that fires 357. We'll load him up on 357. These both have handmade suppressors. That's pretty good. Let's give him some more heals, some snacks. I think he's ready to go. He is definitely dressed and ready to go. And now Pat. Oh, Bampy says that Mother's Day is a different day in the UK, and so when I started talking about it being Mother's Day, Bampy was like, "Oh no, I've forgotten it." But no, yeah, if this is American Mother's Day is today. UK Mother's Day is on a different day. So what do we have here? 5.56. Oh yes, I haven't used any 5.56 yet. Got a bunch of 5.56. And we've also got a shotgun. So it's 5.56 quiet. Ooh, it's got a compensating suppressor. It's fancy. Oh, and I've got this gas can. Let's not worry too much about the gas can right now. Let's grab the snacks. There we go. And Scary Gary. We're back to Scary Gary. Malatour wants to know how the Haven device and the changes to sieges and infestations will work together. That's a very good question. It's a question that I should know the answer to if I were on the State of Decay 2 team. But because I'm not, I have a nice out, and I can be like, I don't know. But yeah, I know that it has come up. They definitely had it on their list of problems to solve. And actually, questions like that are one of the reasons why the update to infestations has been taking so long. We announced it ages ago, and it hasn't come out yet. And in fact, other things might come out before it does. But part of the reason of that is because these features that we're making changes to touch so many parts of the game that you can't. It's not a simple matter to just solve all of the problems at once. You have to kind of, you solve the initial most obvious problems, and then you just gotta plow through one weird edge case after another until you've solved all the little surprising problems that come up. So I'm going to see. we've got a lot of brakes here. We don't have as many suppressors. I think at least one of these guns needs to be suppressed, and only one of them allows attachments. So I think I'm going to attach the suppressor to this guy. So, yep, there's a Doomsday Carbine. And how much 45 do we have? I might be able to give this person 2 doses of 45, just because I feel like it. Don't need to hold on to this anymore. And then let's make sure that they've got heals. Heals. Doop-de-doop. All right. And finally, Steph. How you doing, Steph? What have you got? Ooh, a nice suppressed 22 caliber Prepper's rifle. And then another King Vulture, just like Scary Gary. So, yeah. So, again, apologies that I'm making you watch my boring. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not making you do anything. I'm. You're watching me do some of the more boring stuff that I do, and sorry about that. But, you know, hey, if it's going to be boring for me, then I might as well have people to share the boredom with, right? So, one thing I realized that I should actually be giving these people throwables, just because that's fun to watch on the stream. I don't have that many here, but I do have a bunch of fuel, so I could probably make a bunch of fire, if I need to make a bunch of fire. So let's actually... Wait, did I give you snacks? Yes. Okay, so let's actually do that. So I'm going to pop open this, and let's make a bunch of thermite grenades. And, oh, that's all the thermite grenades I can make. Let's make some fuel bombs, and some more fuel bombs, and some C4, I guess, and some fuel bombs. And also, how about this? How about some fuel bombs, and then some Molotovs, and because you can get a lot more of. No, it's the same amount. And some more fuel bombs. Okay, that's probably good. So Steph has got fuel bombs, but let's go back through everybody from the right side. We'll also grab them some 7.62 while we're at it. Oh, interesting. So Strong Lemon Tree says, I like to craft the Trumbull Valley rifle from the improvised station for suppressors. Oh, so instead of directly crafting suppressors, you craft a gun that comes with a suppressor, and then you take the suppressor off the gun. Is that more efficient? Like, is that actually, like... Does that ultimately give you sort of a better sort of output for how many resources you're putting into that? I haven't really tried to explore that question. Okay, I could try to give them more 7.62, but I think that I might run out. So let's instead give this person some snacks, and also some of those beautiful, beautiful fuel bombs. Actually, Dale looks kind of a scary... Oh, yeah, okay, so he can actually carry a lot of fuel bombs. He's got 6 fuel bombs now. I'm not worried about Dale. But yeah, so Comsbolt says that, yeah, that actually is a good deal, price and resources-wise. Well, that is interesting and good to know. That's something I had not picked up on. Okay. I have forgotten how to get down from here. Where is the... There must be a ladder. There's a ladder. Okay, good. I was like, wait a minute. All right. Let's go find that supply locker. Load up on the bullets. So, there are some bullets for this gun. Let's also make sure we've got heals, and that we've got snacks, and that we've got means of setting zombies on fire. Alright, I think that's good. Marshawn. Wait, this is the back, isn't it? Yep, that's the back. Speaking of the back, I think that the song Baby Got Back just turned 30. Is that... I saw that on Twitter. Is that real? Is it actually a 30-year-old song? Because, I don't know, I find that hilarious. Me being old is the funniest thing. Okay. So he's got that. He's already carrying some like thermite and some heals, so he might be good. Let's get him some snacks. And can he carry... Oh, I've got some Wilkerson Special Reserve. I should maybe... Or maybe is that a napalm grenade he's got? Yeah, okay, he doesn't need any more napalm grenades. He's got all the napalm you need. Let me make sure this is... Ah, he's all loud. He needs a suppressor. He needs one of his guns to be suppressed. Do we have a better an advanced brake? Improvised suppressor. I just know that we've got only improvised suppressors down at the bottom of this list, and so I wanted to see if there's... Oh, here's a handmade suppressor. So let's grab this gun. Let's equip it. Take off its suppressor. Equip the one I want. Then equip that suppressor. And then put both of these back. Okay, so now we've got a suppressed BAR with a handmade suppressor. And we've got the shotgun for when we want to go loud. So KC Suitcase wants to know if I've beaten Lethal with all legacies. No, I'm halfway through beating Nightmare with all legacies. I've got 2 legacies in Nightmare. I know pretty soon, at some point, I'm going to want to start another... Actually, I'm going to give him... Because his weapon is just full auto all the time, I'm going to give him a little bit more of these bullets. So there's not very many left, I think, for the last person who needs 7.62. Did this guy need 7.62, or does he just need some fire? Does not need 7.62, and he's already got fire, but he needs snacks. That's what this guy needs. He needs snacks. So, Ginger Balls wants to know, what is your favorite feature or game mode from State of Decay and State of Decay 2? I mean, I just have trouble in general having favorite things. Like, I tend to be... There are a lot of people who the very first thing they do when they look at something is judge it. You know, is be like, do I like this? Do I not like this? Is this correct or is this incorrect? And I tend to be more of the type of person who just sort of looks at the world and just kind of accepts it uncritically. And so, and you know, I mean, I can have opinions and stuff, but it's like my first reaction is not, is this good or is this bad? It's just, what's this? Oh, that's interesting. And I don't really spend a lot of time evaluating whether I've got favorite stuff. Usually I just like lots of different things for lots of different reasons. So it's hard for me typically to pick a favorite. I mean, I guess if I needed to pick a favorite feature in State of Decay 2, it'd probably just be the one that I'm most invested in, which is the character system of State of Decay 2. Particularly like just how we procedurally generate the characters and try to make them feel special and unique, even though they were created by a computer and not by a human being. Like, that's a really difficult challenge. It's one of the more interesting design challenges I've ever taken on in my career. And so the fact that it worked out as well as it did just makes me very excited about it. Because, yeah, that could very easily have been the worst feature in the game. And so I feel like, you know, I don't know. I think it's the thing I get most excited about in my career, is thinking about kind of how well that went. And sort of how fun it is for me to poke around with this thing that I helped create, you know, years and years ago. One of the things that's fun about it is that we kind of laid a good enough foundation that we've added content to it over time, but we haven't actually needed to make big fundamental changes to it. Like, it kind of still works the same way now that it worked in like 2017 when we first put it together. And so it's kind of been fun to, you know, the fact that I can still be surprised by characters that I generate in the game, even though I created almost all of the content that feeds into that system, and I created the system literally like 5 years ago, or more, maybe even 6 years ago. It's one of the things that I love about the game, is just like having this thing that I made ages ago still be able to entertain me. Is kind of fun for me. So yeah, that's probably my favorite. I feel a little too much like I might be sounding like I'm bragging or something, which makes me very uncomfortable. It's not that I like, you know, I look at it, I'm like, oh look, I'm so great. It's much more like, this is a thing that I just wanted to exist in some game somewhere, and I just always imagined this would be a really fun toy for me to play with. And so the fact that State of Decay 2 gave me the opportunity to make something like this, and then I get to play with it myself, it's just such a it's so rare you get to make something that you personally are that invested in when you're working in a game industry where, you know, there's just usually just big teams where everyone is playing a small part. To get to actually work on something that you're personally invested in that way is kind of rare and special. And so I feel it just makes me really happy to think about it. Hey there, Hikaru Kishi. Bampy asked me, was it Baby Come Back you said was 30 years old? No, it's Baby Got Back that's 30 years old. At least that's what I saw on Twitter. I didn't actually do the research to double check it myself. So Strong Lemon Tree says, I wish every person could experience the difficulty as lethal green for the combat community and map. It's really one of the best experiences in the game. Gets the most out of everything. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so I play something a little bit like that in the Salt of the Earth community, which is my community where I'm just trying to maximize the resources they can collect so they can share them with other communities, which is going to be much more useful in once Forever Communities comes out, once a new update comes out. But yeah, so that one I have set to Dread Green. And so it's not, you know, it's easier than I need it to be on all counts. But, you know, the combat is high, the combat difficulty is high. It's at Dread to keep it interesting, but the others are way low. Just to turn it into a loot bonanza with fewer sort of smaller details to worry about. So yeah, I really like that approach too. Maybe the next time I try lethal, maybe I should do lethal green. Not try to get a lethal bounty. Just seeing if, you know, making resources more plentiful makes it possible for me to survive lethal. That might be worthwhile. Though eventually, if I end up surviving lethal, okay, then I'll probably get frustrated because I'm going to want to get lethal boons, lethal legacy boons, but you can't if you don't have all the settings up at lethal. So, whatever. Let's see. Let's hand this person, I don't know, regular Molotovs. Why not? Just lots of them. Lots and lots of them. That seems like a lot. Whatever. I don't care. So, Scary Gary's all ready to go. And then Steph. Let's see if Steph is missing anything. I think Steph's all right. Steph's got 51 bullets in this gun already, so she doesn't need to carry a lot of extra ammo. So I think I might actually have these characters ready to go. So now I'm going to keep letting Scary Gary... Pat has already rested up. That's nice. I'll let Scary Gary recover a little bit, even though he's one of my favorites. And then I think I'm going to take Steph out. Ooh, there's a mysterious wandering trader. I was going to take her out to go see the bounty broker to see if there's anything valuable worth picking up there. But actually, let's go see the mysterious wandering trader. Now, I've only got 3 minutes, so let's be quick. Let me see if there's anything here that I can sell. Oh my gosh, so many freaking backpacks. Yeah, let's grab some stuff to sell.
This will slow me down.
And let's see if we can get there real fast. I think this Vandito might be the only thing I've got. All right, so I need to go up and around. You know, I just realized I've never actually been interacting with a trader at the time their mission expires. I don't actually know what that's like. Maybe we can discover that together. Do they just break off trading and be like, see ya? Just run off or what? Ooh, on our way back, let's go check that little military outpost to see if it's got any more ammo, because I did just run myself out of the ammo resource. Oh, rawr. All right. Let's pull right up to this building. We've got less than 2 minutes. How quickly can we make these decisions? Oh, where the heck are you? Okay, hey there. Hey there, Sensio. Okay, let's... Wait, no, don't get distracted by freaking zombies. Okay, Sensio, seriously, we got limited time here, buddy.
Sounds good.
So that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and then what do you have to offer me? You've got toolkit, sure. I think I've already got a signal antenna, already got a CNC mill, soldering station, vehicle upgrade kit might not be bad. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna grab one of those.
That's a lot of stuff.
just because I don't have the infrastructure to build them myself. Ooh, and a salvage furnace. Increase the part salvage from weapons specifically. Huh. You know what? Let's grab that too, because I think I might actually want to do a bunch of salvaging. Because I realized I've got a lot of weapons to page through, and a lot of them are duplicates. And so I think I'm going to go through and get rid of some duplicates before the end of this episode. All right, so now that I've actually done what I needed to, I kind of want to just sit here
that sounds about right.
in trade mode. And wait a minute. Oh, this is for making boom boxes. That's right. I'll worry about that later. So, salvage furnace. That's what I picked up. Okay. So I got these two items. 12 seconds left. 10, 9,
Deal.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, there we go. Okay, my timing was off. But yeah, okay, so he breaks right out of the trade interaction. Cool. Well, that's good to know. Let's grab the car and head back up here and see if we can actually. Isn't there? Oh, okay, I've already claimed that as an outpost. So, but yeah, let's head up there and see if we can get any more ammo, and then we'll head back home. Actually, oh wait. Oh, whoa! Lots of ferals. Okay, cool. I'm just not gonna worry about them. I assume if I drive all the way up here, the ferals won't be a problem anymore. I am going to need to refill the gas in this thing. I don't remember if I've got gas in the trunk. Do I? Yes, I do. So once I'm relatively safe here, we can refuel. All right. Let's see. I mean, it's entirely possible that I have already... No, okay. No, this doesn't look like I've already searched it. So, cool.
Step 2, find useful stuff.
So folks are talking about differences in difficulties in the chat right now, and I can't keep up with all of it.
Boring.
Hikari Kishi says, lethal is only hard until it isn't. Once I finished my first legacy, it was a cruise after that. That might end up being even more true after the Forever Communities update, because players will not have to start over from scratch. There's my rucksack.
Juggernaut?
They're not going to have to start over from scratch. Oh, crap. There's a freaking juggernaut over there. 2 juggernauts. Okay, let's be very quiet. I'm glad that I was clever enough not to fast search, because that would have gone really poorly. All right, just going to drop the stuff I don't need. Actually, oh, there we go. Yeah, that stacks really deep. Oh, hey, I've got some 22 from my rifle. That must have been magic ammo. Anyway, yeah, so with Forever Communities, you won't have to start over from scratch each time you want to go after a new legacy boon. You can actually take one community, and as it, builds up its power over time, have it collect all 4 legacy boons if you want to. You could just decide to keep going after each boon is earned, and that can be it. Okay, let's also head over here and clear out this plague husk, because it might also have some valuable resources in it.
Until we improve our storage, we have to expect things to get broken like this.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I was going to try to salvage my way through a bunch of my extra materials, and I didn't bother to do that yet. So I probably just lost some materials. At least I didn't lose ammo though, because I've got not enough of that.
Get all this nothing.
Boom, 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 boom,
Need a lighter
boom, boom,
load soon.
boom, boom, boom. Take that. And that. Okay, so let's load a few more things into the car. Like this backpack. like this AK, which has got some very valuable 7.62 ammunition in it. So that's nice. And I think, were there 3 things left in this or 2? 2. Good. Awesome. I can get everything. All right. Let's head back home. Jimmy VR asked if we've considered expanding the legacy pool capacity. Now, unfortunately, that legacy pool capacity is based on. I mean, we've probably given ourselves a little bit of a margin for error, but it was based on. Oh, okay, the fact that there's a limited save size on like the cloud save services on Xbox Live, so. The reason we originally when we first shipped the game, there wasn't a limit on how many characters you could have in your pool. Now we didn't have the interface that made it easier for you to sort of go through and explore the pool and see how many people were in it. You could have basically you had to cycle through all of your characters on the community creation screen, and that was the only access you had to your legacy pool. But we had no cap on it, and what happened was players won the game repeatedly and poured so many characters into that pool that it actually made the save files so big that they broke the rules and they weren't allowed to be saved in the cloud. And so players would basically have their progress not be saved, which, didn't make them happy. And so the reason we imposed the limit we did was to make it so that your save didn't just balloon so huge because of all the characters you had in it that it couldn't be retained on Xbox Live. And so there's a reason for it, which, here, let's head down to see the bounty broker, which means that just expanding it just because we feel like it is not a thing we could easily do. And also it's got, this interface built around it, which I think has got, theoretically, there's room where we could add a few more slots, if we wanted to. Oh, hey, I'll grab that on the way back too. Yeah, theoretically, there's a few more slots we could probably add because there's like a little bit of space in the interface, but there's not that much space. So there would be at some point a theoretical limit imposed just by the physical size of the interface, which is not the biggest concern. There's ways around that. There's scroll bars and things like that you can use to expand things, but it would mean that the menu would be slower to load the more different people you had to fill it out with, that sort of thing. There's concerns we'd have to think about. And so what we did instead, rather than expanding the size of the pool, because, really, the human brain is only capable of maintaining sort of specific, intimate knowledge of, like 150 people at once anyway. And so, we've got a Dunbar number that's hard to get over. And so, if we allowed you to have 100 or 200 or 300 characters, you'd lose track of who's who. That's just more characters than a person can really value individually. And so what we've done instead is, with the Forever Communities update, we're going to be giving you more ways to use those characters. And so hopefully the idea is, because it's no longer going to be like a dead end, like you put people in there and then you never get them out again, it's not that the size needs to go up. We just need to give you more ways to pull the characters out again and make more use of them. And so we're adding 2 additional save slots. We're adding the ability to sort of retire characters to the legacy pool and then pull them back out again mid-game. And so hopefully you won't need as large of a pool because you'll be pulling characters out as often as you're pulling them in. So let me make sure. Armored Zed with pistol, zombies with blades, bloater with explosives. Okay, so the one that I'm not doing yet, Enclave to friendly status. Okay, that I wanted to see if there are any bounties that are particularly valuable for me to be doing on the stream, the official stream tomorrow, but it doesn't look like there are, so not a big deal. Do I already have an anniversary cake oven? Oh man, the Valentine. Okay, so here's my problem. I think I've only got... Unfortunately, for some reason, this screen does not show me how much influence I actually have, which feels like a mistake. How much influence do I have? It's behind my head right now, but I've got 1058 influence. So I can really only buy one thing. So the question is, do I want to buy the Trumbull 4x4 to drive around in with the boys tomorrow? Do I want to get the AKS-74U Valentine, which is just the cutest gun? And I don't know if I've got one already in this community. If I don't, I definitely need one. X Fair Enough wants to know what time is the stream tomorrow. Pacific time, my time, it's going to be at 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock on Monday is our typical time, though. You know, sometimes we vary it. I think our second stream in May is going to be at a weird date and time because we want to tie it to our anniversary. So I think that our biggest anniversary celebration stuff is going to be on the next stream in May, and Joe's stream. So I think maybe I don't need this. Maybe I should just grab the Valentine. I do have a lot of 5.56 rounds, so it seems appropriate. So yeah, let's grab a Valentine. And then, on the way back home, let's hit this Plague Husk. Now, actually, where was the actual good route down? Because, of course, I mean, when you're going downhill, I mean, any route will eventually get you downhill. But I want to take the good route this time instead of... I've had a lot of bad experiences recently with getting my cars stuck on rocks. So let's take the real way down rather than just driving as the crow flies. Or as the crow tumbles, I suppose. All right, now we just got to find the right road to turn right on, which I think is up this way. Right? Yes. All right. Go clear up that Plague Husk and then head home. I've been doing this for like 45 minutes now. More like 40, I guess, since I officially started the video. So I should probably take a break at some point. I'm just having fun hanging out with y'all. All right. In we go.
Place looks good.
Where is the husk?
Disappoint me.
There it is. Hello, husk. Some fuel.
Need a lighter load soon.
Not bad. All right. Put some stuff in the trunk. Actually, this place might have some more good stuff too that isn't... Where's my car? Oh, there it is. This is a police station, so it's probably got some really nice weapons in it. Or at least some bullets lying around, so maybe I shouldn't just stick to the Plague Husk. I should grab as much as I can out of this place.
Kill it. Wheel.
Alright, so we'll drop the rucksack off. The Valentine. The gas, which stacks. I guess I'll hold on to this because it stacks. Well, but I'm not going to find a lot more. And this, I guess. I don't know. Just making room. So yeah, there's a really... I'm not going to try to read through it all, but there's a really good conversation about sort of
That's a lot of stuff.
the strategy around like which characters and skills you want to have in your community going on in the chat. So if you're watching this later on YouTube and you don't have access to the Twitch chat, consider going and following me on Twitch because I get a lot of really good, experienced State of Decay 2 players in my chat, and there's a lot you can learn not just from listening to me, but from listening to them. Okay. I'll grab this, I guess. Worry about that later. Let's see, how much space do I actually have? I mean, do I really need this knife? No, but whatever. Uh-oh, I just heard a noisy zombie. Let's not do any fast searching. Let's just grab a few more things. We can come back here for the rest later, but... Oh, why did I just fast search? I literally just said to myself, I shouldn't fast search, and now here I am fast searching. Because I'm the smartest guy. Okay. Let's just run away. To the radius of the Haven device where no one can hurt me. And here we are. All right, so I don't know who's going to get the Valentine. Probably whoever I want to play at the very outset of the stream. Okay, these are both just... Don't need this. Do need this. And don't need these. Okay. I think we're good.
I can imagine myself
Let me...
being a part of this.
Okay, so now there was just another couple of things I wanted to do. I wanted to install the salvage furnace here so that I could salvage a bunch of weapons and get more out of them. Because I also... How are we doing on repair kits? We got plenty? Oh, we got a lot of repair kits. I'm going to grab a couple and stick them in the van. Just to make sure we're in good shape there. No, not... Why am I saying repair? Van's in pretty good shape. So let's drop these in there. And then... You know what? Oh, I could afford to give it some more gas, too. And I should also stick some cure in the back. I assume I've got cure here already. Let's grab a gas, and then cure. All the way at the bottom where it belongs. Okay, we've got a lot. We've got a lot of meds, and I assume a lot of that other thing, plague samples. I could probably make a lot more cure. So let's just do that. Because even though we're going to be playing on the Nightmare Zone, I mean, you know, never know what happens, right? We want to make sure we're ready to go. Playing with Brant and Joe in the Nightmare Zone isn't as scary as if we were, say, playing in the Lethal Zone together. Which is how they're so accustomed to playing in the Lethal Zone that the Nightmare Zone is going to feel like a cakewalk to them. But, you know, it pays to be prepared either way. Oh, yes. Hikari Kishi is pointing out that I could make packs of cure and sell them for tons of influence. That is true. And if I had had more time, actually, running up to the Wandering Trader, I probably could easily have done that and made a bunch more influence. Because right now I'm really low on influence. But, you know, we've got a bunch of, like, trouble to get into with... wait a minute. Do we? Oh, wait. Why did I think I already had Plague Hearts on this map? I didn't. I don't. I've already killed all the Plague Hearts on this map. All right, so it sounds like, well, what I need to do is let these infestations fester. Oh, and we can deal with these guys, the local talent. I'm not just calling them that; they really are called the local talent. Oh wait, no, okay. I just haven't found all of the Plague Hearts. There are definitely Plague Hearts in this map. I just haven't scouted everywhere yet. So we'll need to go scouting. We'll find some. Okay. I got really used to, you know, the Dread Zone where you can just see up front where all the Plague Hearts are, and if you don't see them, you know they're not there. This is the Nightmare Zone. I got to remind myself, in the Nightmare Zone, you don't know where all the Plague Hearts are. You have to guess or scout to find them. Yeah, Raneth Cord was pointing that out to me too in the chat. I just missed it. Okay, so we've almost got that thing installed. Well, while we're waiting, let's have a look at what we've got in here. Because, like... We've got fancy crossbows, so I don't think we need regular crossbows. Ooh, Midnight Solstice. And yeah, we just got so many guns in here. And some of them, like we got the JL94 custom. So do we need the civilian? Probably not. You know, we've got 2 grease guns and a graveyard shift. We can, you know, just get rid of one of the grease guns maybe. Just because, you know, even after we improve the filtering options here, it's still going to be a challenge to go through all of this and keep track of all of the weapons that I've got. Hikari Kishi says anything that says civilian on it is good for salvage. Okay, how are we doing? How many minutes? We got less than a minute left until our salvage furnace is ready for us to start just pouring things into it. We got half an hour until we run out of boosted yields here. And so the salvage furnace is going to let us do all those salvage actions, and then I should probably start blasting through these materials too, because I've got so many materials here, way more than I could ever hold. I'm not actually sure, like, how much storage do I have? I could hold 50 materials, and I've got 106, which is kind of ridiculous. I'm curious though, do I have any like empty mod slots? Yeah, so I've got an empty mod slot here that I could use for something. Maintenance veg. Oh, prevents weapon durability loss. That could be valuable. I've also got fireworks crafting station. That seems potentially valuable too for the kind of stuff I do with this community. Morale. Yeah, let's go maintenance bench. Okay, good, and that's done. Let's go maintenance bench so that I don't end up needing to like swap my weapons out all the time. You know, during official company streams. Okay, so now let's go look through these weapons, and I do want to have the variety of weapons here, but I think that like less interesting weapons like the basic crossbows, I think I can get rid of, and also duplicates I can get rid of. So like if I got the Echo X1, I don't really need the classic crossbow. Competition Mark 3 is fine. Prepper's 1022, I've already got one. So maybe I don't need to. Oh, it's got an advanced brake on it. That's kind of neat. That's a particularly valuable one, though. Civilian Uzi. Fake A47. Fake A47 is actually pretty close to the 1022. I forgot what its capacity was. Oh, 35 versus 50. Okay, so the Fake A47 with an advanced brake on it is more powerful than the 1022, but that's actually not that important. So you know what? Okay, since I've got a Fake A47, I'm saying I don't need two Preppers 1022, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Now we've got a bunch of 9mm pistols. Just 9mm pistols coming out of every orifice. Okay, so I don't need the civilian Jail 94 because I've already got the custom. MP40, Echo S4, that's good. Samurai SMG. This revolver. Do I already have a Scorpion or do I already have a SP5K? I think the Scorpion's more interesting. So I could get rid of the SP5K. It's just not one of the interesting ones. G45 Burst, that seems valuable. Mac 11 Jawbreaker, definitely holding on to that. And so these three, these are in the bundle up pack. And they feel special, so I think I'm just going to get rid of the ones that are not in the bundle up pack. And that will reduce the size of that. Similarly, I've got, okay, P22045 Elite. That's probably a good pistol. Dillinger Pattern 1911. That's the full auto one. That's pretty cool. I got two of these, though. Probably don't need them both. Similarly, I've got two Mac 10s. Probably don't need them both. I've got two grease guns. Probably don't need them both. In fact, the Graveyard Shift, that's a variant grease gun. It's a fancier grease gun. Let's just keep that one instead. A Ceremonial Thompson is good. I love the Vector. We'll keep that. Tassie Devil, named after a fan. Hunter's Viper, I don't need to have. Okay, I've got the Hunter's Viper. I don't need to have a regular Viper. And I don't need to have all the Hunter's Vipers that I've got. So we'll get rid of that. And PX is good. Unique. Police Auction Golden Vulture, gotta have that. And then we've got Model 29, two Hunter's Model 29s. Why is this one in between them? That's weird. Oh, there we go. All my lever actions. Gonna hold on to. Love the Mare's Leg. 870 sawed off. KSG. So now we're in the shotgun zone. Let's see what we've got duplicate-wise here. Okay, we got a bunch of vanilla Kodiaks. But we've also got a Kodiak XL. So let's just get rid of the vanilla Kodiaks. R12 import. Oh, the Echo Shotgun. We're definitely holding on to that. Okay, so now we've got the 5.56s. So the AK-74U Valentine, we're holding on to that one. Just a classic AR-15 and a Raiders AR-15 with higher capacity. Let's just get rid of the regular AR-15 just because it's, you know, boring. The rest of these are from bounty packs. I want to hold on to those. Just a regular old AK-47, not that interesting compared to, say, the one that comes from a bounty pack. So we'll get rid of that. I've got so many scars. Non-compliant SKS, that's a rare one. The BAR. I think one of my characters already has a BAR in their pants, but whatever. We'll just Mod 70 Classic. Compared to all those other guns, it just doesn't seem like it's that valuable. M1A Spec Ops AW. I guess we'll hold on to these. And now we've got 2 Auto Howitzers. But whatever, that's special gun. Yeah, I think these are all unique. And I can't get rid of the brakes. I have to hold on to them. I think I'll be able to salvage them after the Forever Communities update comes out, but I can't do much with them right now. Okay, so I've gone through those. Let's see. Okay, melee weapons. Do not need... I'm going to try to keep one of each, but let's just salvage everything that's a duplicate. Every single duplicate goes away. Goodbye, duplicate. Oh, interesting. Katana versus Extermination Blade. Same thing. Trench tool. Skull sword. Oh, wait. Oh, the skull sword and the bastard sword were slightly different, and I just got rid of one. Whatever. It's fine. Don't need 2 nightsticks. Don't need 2 pipe threaders. Don't need a million pipe wrenches. Don't need a million crowbars. Don't need 2 breaching hammers. Don't need 2 demo hammers. Don't need 2 Halligan tools. Big old shovel. It's 3 big old shovels. Don't need those. Don't need 2 splitting mauls. I have got almost 4,500 parts now. Are these both sledgehammers? Yep. That's also a sledgehammer. Don't need that. Got double bit axes everywhere. Got 2 saw blade swords. No 3. No 4 saw blade swords. Don't need those. I mean, the hog splitter is amazing. It's got the most amazing name of any weapon in the game, but we don't need that many. And we'll get rid of the less special items. Oh, the Bowie knife is great though. We should have. It's okay to have multiple Bowie knives. There we go. We got over 5,000 parts now. Ugh, I feel so good to just sort of get that off my chest. All of those weapons. And so now we just got to figure out who am I going to start out playing with when we get started. I mean, I could grab anybody. Let's have a look at these people. Oh, okay, she's a Red Talon person. Let's consider starting with this Red Talon person. Oh, of course I picked the person who is upstairs. Okay, she's Red Talon, which means, of course, she's got... I've equipped her with a bunch of Red Talon equipment, which actually I kind of don't want to deny her this. And so, actually, I want to start with somebody who's going to be carrying the Valentine. I'm thinking maybe Dale? What's Dale got? Dale's got just a regular old Scar H. And actually, that's, you know what? We've got a sighted Scar H. Or do we? Did I get rid of it? I might have gotten... I'm on the wrong side. Anyway, this Scar H is not actually the most exciting gun for him to have. So let's swap that out.
Sometimes you have to look after your own. We get it.
Let's take off its handmade suppressor. Get rid of that. And then let's grab that... the Valentine. That was in... It fires 5.56, right? There we go. AKS-74U Valentine. So yeah, this takes 5.56. Let's grab some 5.56. of which I have much. Let's also suppress it. And she's got plenty of fire. So I think... let's give her some special fire, too. Let's see. Let's give her a thermite grenades. All right, I think... oh, him. Sorry, I forgot who I was playing. I thought I was playing Ratana, but no, I decided to play Dale. So let's give him that stuff. So yeah, so now he's got... oh, wait, his cricket bat? You know what? Instead of the cricket bat, let's give him a blade of some kind, because I do have that bounty that I want to complete. So we can give him a gladius. I'll give him a saw blades, or the Monogear axe, yeah. So if I give him this, how does that compare to, say, the gladius? Gladius has higher dismember but lower durability. You know what? Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's give him the gladius. Because kind of the gold hearts on the Valentine and the gold hilt of the gladius actually kind of go well together. I kind of like that. It looks pretty good. Rosenberg says, I was happy to finally get the Valentine the other day. Yeah, so that heart on the stock doesn't look like it'd be very comfortable, like digging into my shoulder. So I'm not sure that would be great, but you know, it's a beautiful gun. Physically, it is a beautiful gun. So I've got that taken care of. What else is there for me to do? So I guess I don't need the salvage furnace as much anymore, so we'll kick that out. And then I did want, at some point, to turn my materials into something useful, which means, what does that mean? The CNC mill, right? I've got 2 CNC mills. Of course I do. So I can do that. But sitting there watching me just, like, feed a bunch of materials into this and just watch parts come out, that might not be the most interesting thing in the world. So let me have a look at the chat and see what I'm sure I've been missing a ton of stuff in the chat here. Karakishi is referring to my community as an eclectic group of misfits. Bambi is saying, "Oh, the village people are looking rough these days." Yeah, I do. So basically, whenever we get weird outfits into the game, I really like to put them into the community that I stream with. So all of our weirdest Halloween outfits. So we got the skeleton suit, the sort of the scarecrow mask. Then this guy, the hockey mask. We got all of those guys. I don't have the swine and bovine or the welding mask here, because I think the last time I did a lot with these guys, it was Christmas time, and so I've got them all in their Christmas outfits. Actually, though, I mean, since Christmas time is over, I mean, we definitely have to leave the guy with the glowing stuff on. We got to leave him, but maybe while we're waiting to install that stuff, maybe I can change other people's outfits. Maybe there's some more interesting stuff that we could wear, like the jack-o'-lantern mask. I mean, why not, right? Biker, maybe with a biker jacket, right? That's great, isn't it? Who else? Hey, Liam. What kind of hat do we want to put on you? That's still the grossest thing we've ever done. Yeah, I feel like not doing necessarily the worst things. So let's go Let's go with the welding outfit for this guy. Yeah, that's a little better for Liam. And then Adam. Ooh, we give him a lizard hoodie. Adam gets the rainbow lizard hoodie. I think that kind of works. Yeah, so it's a little less festive. I mean, you know, Nando is still... He celebrates Christmas 365 days a year, which I think is completely appropriate. Rosenberg says, I'm always trying to make the outfit match the weapons. Yeah, that's what I did with Dahlia. I tried to have Dahlia's weapon match her sort of red jacket. I think that's kind of fun. Hikari Kishi says, there are a lot of gravestones in the background. That is true. The Lion's Share is one of my longest standing communities, and I'm always using it specifically for the official State of Decay streams, where playing at a harder difficulty and getting myself into a lot of trouble and dying on camera is actually a plus. Like, that's actually a good thing for me to do. And so, yeah, so I'm kind of a little cavalier with this community, and I get them killed fairly often. So there we go. I think this community is ready. We've only been doing this for, what, like an hour? More than an hour? I think this community is ready for prime time. Now, let's... Yeah, so eventually this will get done. Eventually I can mulch all of these materials into parts, and then I can use the parts to do things like make C4 and stuff like that. I should actually claim some additional... Okay, so yeah, so strategizing for the official stream when I do it. I mean, the main thing we're going to be doing is probably dealing with infestations is one helpful thing we could do. There's a lot of plague hearts around here that we haven't found yet that are probably worth going after. Going after these hostile humans seems worthwhile. So, I mean, combat-y type stuff feels like the most important stuff to get done on a stream like that. Just because it's, you know, it's more entertaining to watch us try to answer, like, viewer questions and things like that while we're trying to stay alive. I think that's kind of the fun part, is, like, the fact that, you know, we're answering everyday normal questions, and that could be really boring, except that we're also fighting for survival. So, that's great. But, okay, but thinking about what outposts I want to claim. So I've got, you know, power and water. I've got a bunch of ammo. I could just go after more ammo. I mean, because it seems like I'm doing really well in every other category. Fuel. I just made a bunch of stuff that used fuel, and so grabbing a fuel outpost wouldn't be a bad idea. And also just having outposts more spread out. So I don't have any outposts down in this region, or any scouting done. I'm trying to remember, is there a source of ammo or fuel down here? If there is, that would be worth grabbing. I'll have to... I don't remember there being specifically ammo or fuel down here. No, wait, there's at least like one military site down here somewhere that's ammo. I forgot exactly where, but there is a military site down there that I could claim for ammo. And then I think there might be like a gas station here or maybe down here that I could claim for fuel. So maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll aim like down here first or something, or maybe down here to try... Actually, maybe if we head down this way and take out these infestations whenever plague hearts are around, then I can head over here, and wherever that military site is, I can try to claim that for an outpost. Oh, Rand, of course, reminds me, you're right. The military site down there is a medical tent, so it'll be a medical outpost. Though, actually, you know what? Even though I've piled up a bunch of meds, I've got 28 meds right now, I probably could use a medical outpost too, come to think of it. So that's probably just fine. Okay, what should the thumbnail for this video be? I'm thinking maybe I should specifically highlight the Valentine. So let me try to point him in the right direction. Maybe get the little Haven device in the background there. And like let's look dramatic. I was trying to find the right there. That might be the right angle for capturing that. Okay, so there's my thumbnail. Is this guy with his Valentine gun, and I'll just say that I'm prepping for the stream. It'll be great. Okay, what else have I missed in the chat? Oh, so Hikari Kishi is suggesting... Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Suggesting that I could hover on the Secure This Territory... how do I do it? Secure This Territory mission, so that we can see how many Plague Hearts we have left to destroy. 4 of 18. So I've got plenty of Plague Hearts. Thank you for reminding me that is a tool that we have. I forgot that you can basically... highlight the Secure This Territory thing up here and see exactly how many Plague Hearts you have left. That's a really good reminder. So I appreciate that, Hikari. Okay, so I think we might be coming up to the end of this episode. So yes, so Rosenberg, yes, I can confirm we are doing an official State of Decay 2 stream tomorrow on the official channel. Now again, if you're watching this later on YouTube, it's not tomorrow for you. It's like last week. Because I think this is already backed up behind like 3 other videos I haven't released yet, so it's going to take a little while. But if you're watching me live on Twitch, then yeah, we're doing an official stream tomorrow. We're going to answer, we've been collecting some viewer questions we're going to answer. We're going to be talking about the future roadmap and sort of what's going to happen and in what order. So people have been asking me a lot of questions about that, and so we're going to do our best to give you as precise answers as we can. But you know, there's always limits there, so we're going to do as much as we possibly can, though. And I think that's it. So, oh, Comsvolt is asking what time. So the official State of Decay 2 stream is typically on the first and third Monday of a given month at 3 o'clock Pacific time. We're varying it up this month. We're actually doing the second and fourth. Actually, originally we were doing the second and fourth, and then we even moved the fourth one to be a little bit earlier to land on the previous Friday. So we're all over the place. We're doing it on the 9th and the 20th this month. The 9th is tomorrow for me right now, and that's going to be my stream. And then on the 20th, Joe is going to do a stream specifically about celebrating our 4th anniversary since the release of State of Decay 2. So, yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, oh yeah, so Radith Cord is pointing out that yeah, it's almost exactly 24 hours from right now. Come to think of it, in 24 hours, I'll be about 5 minutes out from starting the pre-stream. So, am I done? I think maybe I'm done. I'm at least done with this episode. So let's wrap this up. There's a subscribe button for YouTube people, and maybe I'll link to the stream that I'm about to do whenever it's available, and like the official stream, and then the next Lion's Share video should go right there.